Yo, what is up guys, Mar here, and continuing with the sneaker related videos on my channel, today I am going to be showing you guys how to make an icebox. If you don't know what an icebox is, it's just a box that could help restore the bottoms or the soles of your shoe. For example, with these pictures that I'm showing on the screen, on the left is before, on the right is after. I've been trying to make a box like this for a while, but I've never seen a full tutorial on how to do this on YouTube. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't, maybe I just didn't watch the proper video, but I never saw a good one. So let me show you guys how to make one. So I'm gonna start off by showing you guys, the things that you're gonna need. And obviously you're gonna need a box. I got that for like $9. You're gonna need a lot of aluminum foil. That's why I do have two. And this is probably the most important part of the icebox. You might be wondering, Mar, if that's just an Amazon box, what could possibly be in there that's so important? Let me show you. This is a 1000 watt UV light. If you don't know how to make an icebox, this is basically what acts as the sun, because without this icebox you can ice the shoes, but you'd have to do it outside, and this just makes it a lot easier. You could do this shit indoors. It did come with other stuff like this wall outlet that connects to the wall, but I don't need that. This is I'm only showing off the important stuff, the wire. Here I am, I'm just showing you. I don't know if that's important to you guys, but I thought I'd show you guys. Next thing that you're gonna need is something sharp, a knife, something that could cut. So here you could see me, this is barely how I start. I'm deciding how I want this ice box to be like. So I decided that I'm gonna have it the long way, I'm gonna cut it straight down the middle. So I just get started. Really all you have to do is just cut open a fucking hole in the top of the lid for your box. I did speed this up because this shit kinda took me like an hour or two. Not really, it's because I had to go out. You'll see where I leave in the middle of the video. So this isn't really hard, this is just more time consuming. And right here you could see I switched to another knife because the other knife wasn't really that good for cutting, and this one was. So I decided, fuck it, I'll just make my life 1,000 times easier and I'll just use this. Right here you can see that my mom calls, and duty calls. I had to go pick up these Bread Force 2019 release size 10. Slight little pickup, I didn't even pay that much for them. So here I finally finished cutting the top. It wasn't that hard, but like I said, it's just kind of time consuming. That entire process, I think it took me like 25 to 45 minutes total, I'm not sure. And here you could just see that I'm making sure it fits. I'm making sure all the little lights are visible through the hole. As you guys can see, every little bulb does show through the hole, so that hole is good enough size. Also be careful, because I was trying to trim the edges to get some of that plastic shedding off, and I did cut myself. And who cares if I use a band-aid? Real gangsters be using band-aids, so what's up with that? I'm a real gangster. Now this next step is completely optional, but I just did it so that I could make it look better. And the edges of that little hole are sharp because I did cut them forcefully. I didn't use like no proper thing. So it's really optional, but I would definitely recommend it so that the box does just look nicer. And the little corners on that shit, they won't cut you because they are fucking sharp. And here I'm showing off the finished product. It does make the box look a lot nicer. You don't even gotta use duct tape. You could literally just use anything to cover it up. And now that I was done, I could finally take off all those plastic fucking, I don't even know what they are. And boy, did I have to make sure to get everything, because if my mama seen that shit all over the floor, she would have beat the hell out of my ass. Now the next step would be to cover the entire inside of the box with aluminum foil. It doesn't matter what side you use, but I did use the matte side instead of the glossy side. I personally just thought it looked nicer, but really you could just use either side, it doesn't matter. Here you could see my brother does walk in, but he doesn't get too much in the way, so you'll barely notice him. Here I just start, so here you can see that I actually start measuring how much aluminum foil I should be using. My method to doing this was that I tried covering the long sides first before I put, like one big aluminum foil long ways going down. It's kind of hard to explain, but all you have to do is just fill it up with aluminum foil, cover it with aluminum foil. It's nothing complicated. As you can see here, I finally finished. It wasn't that hard, wasn't time consuming either. I did use duct tape, and don't worry, I made sure that duct tape wouldn't affect the process or affect how your shoes come out. I just use duct tape to make sure everything holds, none of the aluminum foil is loose, none of it's gonna fall off during the middle of a session. Doesn't even have to look super pretty. I tried my hardest to make it nice, but it didn't really come out that nice, but as long as it works. Now the next step, I don't know if this is required, but on one of the other videos that I saw talking about how to make the icebox, they did include this, so I'm just gonna include it. You do have to make little air holes, and I kind of cheated because I said that all the things you need are like a box and a knife, aluminum foil, all that. I did use a drill. I just thought it would be a lot faster. So with the holes being drilled in, that does mean I'm done with it. So here you can see me walk into my living room where I have it connected. Everything's functional. I'm barely about to connect it in right here. The next video was recorded on my phone. I don't know why it looks like a little bit dumb, but that is gonna be my first time testing it, so let's just roll that video. Move. Watch out. Alright. Hopefully it fucking works. Let's turn it on. Oh shit. So it does work. Everything's good. Turn that off. Move it to the side. Yeah, that shit works. Now we can start icing. Let's put that mold right there, right in the middle. Nice. So that is the end of the video. Hopefully this video did help you, because I tried watching, a few videos where people show how to make an icebox, but nobody really ever showed an in-depth tutorial on how to actually make it. So I think I might be the first. There's probably somebody else that's done, a proper tutorial, but I didn't find the video. Maybe there is. If I do, maybe I'll, put it in the description or something. Hopefully this helped you. Hopefully you guys watch this video with intentions of making your own icebox, and hopefully it did help you, because I had to do this shit on my own. All the videos that I watched weren't necessarily helpful, but nonetheless I did get it done. If I could make this icebox, you can make an icebox. It wasn't even that expensive. The most expensive part of this was the lamp. Not the lamp, I mean the fucking UV light. I bought that on Amazon for, I think it was $70 or $80. I'll make sure to have the exact UV light that I used in the video in the description down below. So make sure to go check it out if you want to buy the exact one that I bought. And really, this entire process isn't too costly. The aluminum foil, it was like $6 for both fucking boxes. The knife, everyone has a knife at their own home. The box, I think I got that at Walmart for like $9. So as you can see, it's not really expensive. The most expensive thing is the UV light itself. So here you're just gonna have a still frame of the box, because I did record an outro, but I really didn't like it, so I'm just gonna voice over it how I just did the entire video. Thank you guys so much for watching if you did make it to the end of the video. Hopefully this video did help you. And hopefully this video is gonna encourage you to build your own icebox, because really these things are super helpful, especially if you want to start reselling. Because you know, you could ice the soles out, you could turn yellow soles icy again, and you'll be able to just make the shoe look better. And if it looks better, you know, people will consider it in better condition, therefore, you know, you could sell it for more profit. So really this is an investment that I made with the sneaker money. If you remember in my last video, I did say, you know, separate personal money from sneaker money. This is what I would consider as sneaker money. Yes, it was a little bit expensive, but I know it's gonna be a good investment in the future. You know, when I buy yellow shoes, not yellow shoes, but you know, when I buy shoes with yellow soles, I'll be able to ice them out. So this is gonna be the end of the video. Thank you guys if you made it this far. You know, I'm gonna keep up these sneaker related videos, so if that's something that interests you, make sure to like and subscribe, and you know, maybe even turn on bell notifications. With all that being said, see you guys in the next video. Peace.